Baby, you're crazy. Cause baby, you're crazy. Hi guys, and welcome back to another Lukeovision video, and welcome back to my final MGP National Selection video.
Oh yeah!
That's right, today marks the very final national selection video for the MGP 2021 for Norway! Yes, you are watching my top 12. I'm going to be giving you my final thoughts of the MGP 2021, starting with my last place, going all the way through to first place of the top 12. And before things heat up in here, guys, I just need to say as a little disclaimer, all of the commentary coming from this video now relates to them compared to one another. Yes, I feel like every one of these songs is fantastic. I really think that 2021 has been such a strong competition. However, reading through some of the comments, you guys seem to disagree, and some of you think it's one of the weaker ones. Could that be because of Keiino's return? Or because of 2021 in general? Or actually, is it a strong competition? Let me know what you think of this national selection in general, guys. Do you think it's been a strong one this year, or do you think it's really been lacking? Let me know everything, and let me know your top 12 down below too. I can't wait to see if we're on the same wavelength and you like my faves. I have seriously enjoyed myself. I've been living my best life. Most of these songs have been absolutely fantastic, and there've only really been a handful of songs that I don't like from the selections, and thankfully, none of them made it through. Yes. Special mention needs to go to Yawn and Faith Bloody Faith, just because he has recently won the wildcard second chance heat, which was my personal winner for heat 1. So I am so pleased and just over the moon that he got through. Now literally all of my faves have got through, and I'm so happy. So let's get a ranking. Yes, I said ranking with an R. Enough chat, let's rank. Now guys, as we kick off this top 12, this comes fresh from me looking at all of the performances live. Yes, when you've seen my Heat video reactions, it was only the studio version, so I could not wait to have a little look at the live performances on YouTube and then make an informed decision based on that, as opposed to my first reactions to the studio versions. So here we go guys, in 12th place is Stavanger Kameraten and their song Bardum's Gata. That's right, I think it was a very pleasant song. It's very nice. I love the folky elements in it. I love that it's a boy band but with a little bit of a different twist to it. The melodic value of the song is very, very nice indeed, and I would probably put it under the genre of easy listening. I think you can really get into it, but unfortunately, in comparison to the other songs, it just doesn't make an amazing instant impact. There's something missing from it, and I'm not sure what. But would I put it on? Yes, I would choose to put it on. I think it is a great song. But in comparison to the other songs, it just falls a little bit flat, unfortunately. In 11th place, guys, is Tix with his track, Ataf Murket. Yes, don't come for me, Tix fans. I know there's a lot of you out there. Is it a good song? Yes, it's very good. The lyrical content is very, very strong, and I love how empowering it is through the lyrics. His vocals are on point. I love that he's bringing a bit of a different genre to Eurovision. It really appeals to a different type of audience, and I feel like he just brings a completely different vibe. It's one of those songs that hits differently. And let's not forget, hashtag bra for Meg. I wonder if she's found her bra yet. It is very, very good. There is a class about this song. It's very sophisticated. The instrumentation is very nice. It's quite quirky and modern, with a few different elements from different genres in there, different inflections and motifs, and it makes it for very easy listening. I could quite easily listen to that instrumentation without the vocal line. But in comparison to the other songs, yet again, there is something that is missing with the instant impact feel. And the song does kind of feel like it is on one level, but the melodic value is very nice, the hook is very nice as well, and its sustained notes are really something special. In 10th place, we have Atle Petterson and his track World on Fire. Now, Norway, you have done an amazing job of out-Swedening Sweden. This would fit in so well with Melodifestivalen. It's poppy, it's catchy, it's something you'd hear on the radio, it's very modern and current, and it is hook central. It's one of those songs that gets stuck in your head. There are only a couple of things that I feel really let it down, and that was from the live performance. The vocals weren't quite up to scratch, but there was a lot going on. There was choreography and there was movement around the stage. Lots to remember. And possibly that it is more on the generic side, and it is not something that you would expect from Norway, but like I say, from somewhere like Sweden. And I would love to have seen something more on the ethnic side. Honestly, there could have been 2 Norwegian lines in there and I would have been all over this track, because it would have been the perfect blend of ethnic and pop banger. Now in 9th place, we have a little bit of a shocker, is Emerika with her track I Can't Escape. Now guys, don't come for me, just my opinion, but when I saw this live, Guys, it lost so much of the appeal. The intimacy seemed to have disappeared. The vocal tone seemed to have vanished. I'm not sure what happened. I was so attached to the studio version, but I feel like the live performance really let it down, and I'm not sure if she was nervous or she had a lot of things to remember, but it really just lost the magic that the studio version encapsulated for me. The song is so intimate, it is sweet, it is subtle, it is soft, and I would still put it on, but only the studio version. I just don't think live it has the same appeal. I am glad it won its heat though, that was very, very strong. It was just missing something, and it did disappoint me. However, I do still love the lyrical content and the melodic value of the song. It was just so different live, and I was really disappointed. In 8th place we have Blazamafian and Let Loose. Yes, the winners of Heat 1 are back. And the live performance, okay, you guys were right. I wasn't really too fond of it when I heard the studio version. But live, wow, the staging was so good. I love that the musicians took forefront, and Hazel, bless her heart, she took a back seat. Girl, bye. She was really not involved, was she? It was all about the saxophones, it's all about the staging, the instrumentation, and the hook of the music is so good, feel good, catchy, really upbeat and uplifting, and it really just enhanced the song tenfold. Now in 7th place we have Keiino and her track Feel Again. Yes, this hook is so contagious and it just gets lodged in your brain. Yes, and it is kind of on the Sweden side of things. However, she is a 90s pop diva ready to let loose and feel again. She is ready to come out of her cage. I thought it was so good. Her voice is great. She has a great vibrato on her. And I did really feel a strong stage presence with her. The song has a lot of 90s dance motifs in there, and I am a retro 90s kid, so that ticked all of the boxes for me. I just think it's something uplifting that we all need. Now, here is where it got very, very tricky. Any of these entrants from 6th place to 1st place on my list, I would be extremely happy if any of them won this competition. It got so hard to order it now, and this order is going to be very rough, but literally if any of them won, I would be very happy and I would be a big fan. Each of my top 6 brings such a different genre into the competition, and it really shows off the musical prowess that Norway have and cement why they are one of the greatest at Eurovision. So here goes. In 6th place we have Kim and his track My Lonely Voice. What an emotional, heartfelt ballad. This is so good. It really struck a chord with me on the reaction video, and it hasn't left me since. His vocals are to die for. The emulate a crying sound. It is so emotional. It gave me goosebumps the very first time I heard it. And yes, it does sound a little bit like Arcade, but not too much. I don't understand why everybody's making so many comparisons, because it's a ballad and it has a lots of ooh in it. The story behind it is so sweet. His stage persona and his presence was electric when I watched the performance. He had the audience eating out of the palm of his hand. I can't imagine there was a dry eye in the house. Such a moment, so sophisticated, so elegant, and that is why it's in my 6th place. Dun dun dun! Now we have shocker alert. That is because in 5th place we have Keiino and their track Monument. I will praise this song until the cows come home. The progression is amazing, the vocals are fantastic, the yoiking is incredible. They've really gone away and honed their craft, and they've worked on what makes them so special, and they have bought it with Monument. The build in the song is phenomenal, the hook is epic. However, I feel like I've really overplayed it and it's outstayed its welcome in my head. It is still very, very high on my list, and I would be so happy if it won because it is such a bop. I have done the damage to myself, and I am desperately trying to look at this song through fresh eyes without the overplaying element playing around and around and around in my head. But the hook is so catchy, it's such an earworm, I can't help myself. We know quality when we see it. And unfortunately, it just sounds like another Keiino song to me now. Obviously, my first reaction was unreal. I was all about it. I was obsessed with this song. I'm sorry, Keiino, it's my fault. In 4th place, we have Yawn with Faith Bloody Faith. Yes! I was so happy when this won the wildcard round. Thank God it went through. It's such an 80s metal vibe about it, and it isn't too far in the rock and metal genre so that other people can't enjoy it. I'm a plastic pop boy and I live for this song. Yawn is a mature man and he is rocking that stage even now, and props to him. Good on him for having the energy to do all of that. The stage came alive, his presence really came through, and he is so charismatic. The vocals were great, and even though the lyrics don't seem particularly emotional, you can hear the passion coming from his voice, and Rock on, yawn. The blind lead the blind. I really feel like lyrically it has a strong message. There is something strong behind this song. It just slaps! Right guys, now it's time for the bronze medal. Third place goes to Rayleigh and her track Hero. Oh my god, Rayleigh came back better and bigger than ever. Yes, we saw her last time with Lucky Wow, yeah, Lucky Wow. And this time she is a strong, independent female. She's got that 80s vibe with her. She's really paved her own way in this competition and she has brought another genre to this competition. It's a bop, it's electric, it's dancey, it's feel good, it's something you can just vibe to. And she's really standing up for strong, independent women and I'm here for it. You go, Rayleigh, rock that stage. The staging was great, I love the whole aesthetic she's bringing, and I think this song really shows off her voice in all the right ways, much better than Wild did. And I didn't realise how much of a rasp she has to her voice, especially live. Oh, yes! So here goes nothing, guys. In second place with the silver trophy, we have Emmy and Witchwoods, where they chop chop boys like they chop chop wood. It is such a vibe, it's spooky, it gives me all of the goosebumpy feels. She has such attitude in this song and it just hits differently. I love how much this song stands out against the rest. Her very unique vocal tone really oomphs and emphasises this whole song. It's so different. The lyrics are very, very unique. The violins and the instrumentation have been used in such a diverse way. I love that they're almost being used in a creepy way, but they also work as such a powerful hook too. The song takes so many twists and turns, and whether that comes from Emmy going la 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 in the background, or that's the violins, or that's the chop chop boys like the chop chop wood, there is something in there for everybody. And her vocal arrangement and the stylings work so well. Aesthetics on point. Such a quirky song and such a quirky singer. Emmy, you're an icon. Which means, guys, the gold trophy and my first place goes to Rain Alexander. Yes, yet again, someone who is back with a bang. He is going into this competition with his eyes wide open. He has supplied such an amazing track. There's a real story behind it. The song has about 7 different hooks in it. You can hear the passion and the emotion in his vocals. The chorus just gets kicking. It's very attainable, very catchy, it's an earworm. And Rain's persona and his character really drive the song forward. His voice is so raspy, so charismatic that it really does oomph the song. The instrumentation is epic, like it was taken from a film, and I love that from the offset there is a narrative. And yes, some people might say,
oh, that intro is so cheesy.
And each to their own. You might find it's cheesy, but I really think that it sets a narrative and it really gets the audience engaged from the offset. My ears would not detract from that song. I do feel like it had come straight from a West End musical, like a groundbreaking one like Les Mis or something like that. But also, I really feel like it could have been in a montage scene for a movie. Whatever the case, his vocals were showed off brilliantly. He had the high notes, he had the sustained belts, he had the light and shade in his voice. And when I saw it live, mind blown. I just feel like it's something that the casual listener and the obsessed fan would really like and really get into. I think it pleases everybody. There's something in there for everyone and I am so here for it. So guys, there we have it. That is my top 12. My 12 points go to Rain Alexander, my 10 points go to Emmy for Witchwoods, and my 8 points go to Rayleigh for Hero. Such a diverse top, but like I said, I would be so happy if any of my top 6 won. But what I really want to know is, guys, what do you think? Who takes this whole competition for you? And do you think it's been a strong competition this year? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in that comment section, guys. I cannot wait to get into your opinions and your thoughts. It's the diversity on this channel that really makes it thrive, and I thank you so much for all of your input. If you've enjoyed the MGP this year, please give this video a great big thumbs up so I can see that you support Norway just like I do. Also, while you're there, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button. That way you can keep up to date with all of these videos as they come out for you, especially for the 2021 season. But guys, that's all from me today. All that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I took the sticks and stones.